Hi everyone, so in this video I'm going to show you all of my playbills. Now these are the autographed ones, so there are quite a few, so I'm just going to get started with it. This one is signed by the author who wrote Wicked the novel, Gregory Maguire. This is a signed original cast playbill with Dean and Kristen and everyone from the previews. This one is from the actual run, signed by the original Broadway company. This one has Indina and Jennifer Lara Thompson, as well as Fiyero at the bottom. And then this is the one signed by Indina and Jennifer Lara Thompson again, but with the rest of the cast: George Hearn, Carol Shelley. This one is of Shoshana Bean and Jennifer Lara Thompson, and Fiyero signed it, David Ayers at the bottom, right there. Another one of Shoshana Bean, but this one has Megan Hilty and David Ayers. This playbill is signed by Eden Espinosa and Megan Hilty and the other leads. This one is Julia Murney and Kendra Cassabum and the other leads. This one is Julia Murney and Kendra, but the rest of the ensemble as well. This one is just signed by Julia Murney. Another one signed just by Julia Murney. Julia Murney and Kendra. Julia Murney and Kendra. Julia Murney, Kendra, Jane Hattie-Shell, and David Garrison. Another one of Julia Murney, Kendra, Jane Hattie-Shell, and David Garrison. And then this one has Stephanie J. Block and Annalie Ashford and the other leads. And then as well as this one has Stephanie J. Block and Annalie Ashford and the other leads. Okay, now over here we have two more 5th anniversary playbills. And then this is a playbill from the Yellow Brick Road Not Taken. It was a one-night only performance to benefit. What it was is they just had an old draft of Wicked, the first act, and they had Shoshana Bean, Jennifer Lara Thompson, and other actors and actresses come and play the roles and just do a quick read through. And this one is the same playbill but signed by a couple of the performers like Shoshana Bean at the bottom, Stephanie J. Block, Ashanti, who they brought in. And then there's Jennifer Lara Thompson sort of in the center right over there in pink, but you can't really see it. And a couple other people. This is the 5th anniversary performance playbill signed by the cast, including Carrie Ellis and Kendra, but it also has Ashanti and Aaron Tveit, PJ Benjamin, who was the wizard, etc. Also Stephanie J. Block at the top. And then this one is the 5th anniversary playbill, but it's signed by various Elphabas and Glindas like Indine Menzel, Kendra, Megan Hilty, and then Stephanie J. Block at the top, and then Shoshana Bean right over there. And also it has Aaron Tveit, Christy, who is Nessa Rose. And now this one is another favorite of mine. This one is signed by every actress who ever played Elphaba and Glinda for the first 5 years. So that would be Indina and Carrie Ellis, but it's also been signed by Marcy Dodd, Ellie Mozzie, and Nicole Parker. So really it's up to the first 6.5 years of Wicked's run. And it has a couple of the people like PJ Benjamin, Christy, who was Nessa Rose, and Ben, who was Bach at the 5th anniversary performance, but mostly it just has Indina, Kristen, and all the other actresses that have ever played it. This one is a playbill just signed by Carrie Ellis and Kendra and the rest of the cast. Another one of Kendra and Carrie, but also has a few more people, a couple ensemble members. A Marcy Dodd and Ellie Mozzie playbill with the leads. A Nicole Parker and Ellie Mozzie playbill signed by the leads. And then this is Dee Racioli and Ellie Mozzie signed playbill. This is a Dee Racioli and Aaron Mackey signed playbill. This is Jennifer DeNoia, who is Dee's standby, who I saw in August, and Aaron Mackey and the rest of the cast signed playbill. These two, it's the same thing. It's signed by Dee Racioli and then Laura Woznia, I think, and she's the Glinda standby. And then also up top, it has Jennifer DeNoia again. My parents got these for me when they went in October. They just stood by the stage door. This one is Dee Racioli and Katie Rose Clark. Another DeRoscioli and Katie Rose Clark. Another DeRoscioli and Katie Rose Clark. Another DeRoscioli and Katie Rose Clark. Another one from DeRoscioli and Katie Rose Clark, but this one I got in the mail from Wicked. And then same with this one, Katie Rose Clark and DeRoscioli. And then these two are the current Playbills that has Manny Gonzalez and Katie Rose Clark. So over here I have 3 Playbills that are signed by Sean McCourt and Anthony Glade, and they were the original creators of the Behind the Emerald Curtain tour, and I met them after the tour and they signed a Playbill for me. This one is from the Oriental Theater in Chicago. It's really signed very lightly in pen by Christy Cates and Stacey Morgan Lewis. This is another Playbill from Chicago, but it has DeRoscioli and Aaron Mackey. This one is a cast Playbill from LA that has Eden Espinosa and Megan Hilty and the other leads. This is a Playbill that I got signed in August when I saw it with my cousin, with Victoria and Christine, and the other leads in Philadelphia. And then just 2 more. This is a tour Playbill signed by Donna Vivino and Katie Rose Clark, and also inside on their bios the other leads have signed as well. This is the same, different Playbill, but it has Donna Vivino and Katie Rose Clark signed on their bios inside. This is another First National Tour Playbill signed by Donna Vivino, Katie Rose Clark, and the rest of the company. Full cast. This is a Playbill from the tour very early. It's signed by Derek Williams and Eden Espinosa when she was on tour for a short time. This is a Playbill signed by Katie Rose Clark and Donna Vivino Standby Meredith. This is another Playbill signed by Meredith, but this has Stephanie Brown, who is the Glinda understudy. This is a second National Tour Playbill signed by Marcy Dodd and Helen York. Another second National Tour Playbill that I got in Philadelphia with Carrie Menelakos, who is the standby for Marcy Dodd, and then Helen York as well. Another one with Carrie and Helen, but the rest of the cast. Another one, and then another one. This is a company Playbill signed by Teal Wicks and Kendra from San Francisco. Another one signed by Teal Wicks and Natalie Deredich from San Francisco. And then finally, the last one is a Playbill signed by Vicky Noon and Natalie Deredich. So that's pretty much it for all of the Playbills that I have signed and unsigned. I hope you guys enjoyed watching them, and comment, rate, subscribe, and thank you for watching, and check back later for more Wicked videos. Bye.